De'Aaron, that we talked to you right here after you had scored and run over the Knicks. As a matter of fact, I want you to look at your monitor here, and I want you to look at these numbers, because we talked about this just a couple of minutes ago, where you had 37 minutes here in March, 30 points. So, you know what those numbers tell me? It tells me you love playing here at Madison Square Garden, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I played here one time in college as well, so it's always...
De'Aaron likes to play against the Knicks.
I think it was like noon. It was a noon game.
That's right, it was a noon game. That's right.
But, I mean, I think everybody enjoys playing here, so, and we only come once a year.
You know, Fox, I don't know how frustrated you guys were, but I was highly frustrated at watching you guys and critical and trying to find, because we saw it in little pieces, but this was the first time we saw it in pretty much 48 minutes. In your mind, what's the difference?
I mean, there was still some things frustrating today. You know, we got up big, and that's when we have to put guys away. And I don't think we did that, you know, well tonight until, you know, like 2 or 3 minutes left in the game. So you want to be able to put games away, you know, early in the fourth quarter.
De'Aaron Fox has taken over the past 2 games.
But that's something that we're learning still.
I'm going to tell you, my favorite play of you tonight, the game's pretty much in hand, 5.5 minutes left, and you make an incredible block down there. I just kind of sending a message to your guys. Hey, doesn't matter what the score is. Here's another look. This is the way we play. Look at this block.
Oh,
you know what's funny?
unbelievable block. He thought he was going to dunk and stared at him.
No, but I mean, you just
Gotta laugh at that
But
one.
again, we talk about you becoming a leader of this team, and Doug and I were talking about, you know, little things like that are getting it done.
For sure. I mean, I think I turned the ball over before that or something. And,
you went for a steal.
Yeah, we're not supposed to stab in the back before I did that. And I just saw it. And I just tried to make a play on the ball. You know, it's a lot of momentum that goes with if they make that dunk, because they had just got to stop. So you don't want the momentum to shift, you know, that late in the game.
You know, speaking of dunks.
Oh, the steal. He tried to push him.
What are you thinking right here? You got to impress the crowd.
Nah, I was thinking about doing 360.
Ah!
Okay, my bad.
You know you're trying to impress the crowd. Stop lying. Well, he's in Madison Square Garden, so that's his way of sticking it to him.
I got you. You know, you coming into this season,
Wait, what did he say right there? Sorry, I talked right over it. Let's see what he said right there.
Oh, boy. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I was thinking of what I was going to do, but I'm like, for me, windmill is like the safe route.
I got you. You know, you coming into this season, I talked
Windmill is
about
a safe route. He wanted the 360 on him.
You can pretty much do what you want when you want. How are you picking and choosing now when to go and when to make sure to get the teammates involved?
I mean, that's something that I'm learning. I think the last 2 games, I think I did a really good job. And in Portland, I think in the third quarter, I did a really good job at it. But, I mean, it's really just dictating the pace of the game.
Yes.
You know, obviously you want the ball to move, the ball to pop, but sometimes you just got to slow it down. And I'm learning to control the game both offensively and defensively. And, I mean, that's something that all the coaches are helping me doing.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate you coming over. Let's make this an annual thing.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it.
De'Aaron Fox and the Kings win it. They do it in a rather easy fashion, 113 to 92.
Yeah, the Kings won in an unbelievably easy fashion tonight. Went over to New York, played against the Knicks. The Knicks are not very good. They don't have very many players. No superstars to note, but that's what the Kings need to do. They need to go over, and the teams that they're supposed to beat, they need to beat them. And if they can dominate them, just as well. They need to dominate these teams that they're supposed to beat. They need to make their mark now, you know. I was really proud of the Kings on this one. De'Aaron Fox played his butt off. He had a few steals. He had a few really nice dunks. And he's really turning into the leader that the Kings need him to be. He's definitely on his way to being a star. And I believe he can probably be an all-star this year if he keeps playing the way he's playing now. He seems like he's averaging a little over 20 points per game. He's getting about 20 to 25 points per game. So let's listen to what Katie Hunter has to say. She always has some good points.
Or wherever you may be on a Sunday night, that's the way it's supposed to be, right, for the Kings?
Absolutely. I mean, they really did a good job of playing a complete game. Obviously, the fourth quarter game was in hand. Had some substitutions, but obviously went back to kind of the main guys to finish it out strong, and De'Aaron Fox did just that.
Yeah, absolutely did. You got good performances from some of the guys you want to get good performances from. That means the backcourt. With that, time for us to go courtside, bring in Grant and Doug, because I know it's Sunday night. They got stuff to do. Let's get to them quick so they can get in and out.
They played good defense, held a team to under 100.
Everyone seems to be having fun, and it seems like there's a sense of relief after Friday's win, and now today they're playing well.
Yeah, it's amazing what just winning one game against a good team can do for your confidence. Listen, we know the Knicks aren't very good, but hey, it's still the NBA. They're out here trying to win too and competing, and I'm going to start defensively because that's what stands out to me about this game.
I really think that you're starting in with the defense. The fact that the Kings came out and attention to detail was on point. There was a physicality. There was multiple efforts, Grant. And I don't care who you play. When you play like that and have the firepower that the Kings have, they have the ability to win ball games.
And De'Aaron Fox now, and we knew he was good before the season began. You can see his confidence growing. And again, you and I talked about the leadership that I think starting to elevate with him.
And you know what? You see the patience and poise. I mean, he squares a guy up. As soon as they switch, he backs it out, takes his time, makes sure that he gets a good shot, and he doesn't force it. He'll swing it to the open guys as well.
And a guy that we talked a lot about tonight, again, another steady performance, doing everything well, is Nemanja Bjelica.
Yes, Bjelica is the glue.
He shot the ball at a high clip. You see him with
he gets rebounds, he gets layups, he gets three-pointers, he throws lobs, he gets assists.
On Wednesdays, we go up north.
The only thing I would say about Bjelica is if he can just get it more at a higher frequency, then he would really be helping the Kings a lot. Because he is that glue that we need. He's that Swiss Army knife player that just does everything for the team.
Can't tell you what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
So, Kings with an excellent victory tonight, this Sunday evening. De'Aaron Fox was just going off. If you didn't get to see the game, you want to see those highlights because De'Aaron Fox is just looking like an animal out there, uncaged animal. His speed on offense and on defense is just amazing. He's able to catch up to guys on defense. He's able to blow by guys on offense. He's able to dance with them, take his time, do those James Harden type steps that just shake a guy up and make him not know where you're going. De'Aaron Fox is really coming into his own as a leader. And like I said, the other standout player to me in this game was Bjelica. Bjelica is finding guys for assists, throwing lobs to Rashard Holmes, hitting threes. He just needs to be a little bit more clutch at the end of games, a little bit more defense down low. And Bjelica is coming into his own also. And it seems as though Buddy Hield and more so Bogdanovich are kind of out of their shooting slumps that they had. They had very good shooting games, especially Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich came into the game hitting threes and making layups and shaking guys up, and it was just a good all-around win for the Kings, and they really needed it. So let's finish with some thoughts from Katie and see what they're talking about.
Start in the WNBA at Madison Square Garden, and so this place has a special significance to you, and you were such a great defensive player in your career. We thought we would show you De'Aaron's defensive play of the game late, when the game has pretty much been decided, and yet he doesn't stop playing. I'm sure you're impressed with what he does here.
You know, that's kind of the great
That
thing
was an
about
amazing
him,
defensive play, and just shows that he's not just an offensive player, he's also becoming an excellent defensive player. Michael Jordan used to come up with plays like that on defense. De'Aaron Fox has a lot of speed, but as you can see, he has a lot of jumping ability also. So his athleticism is going to help him a lot through his career. So anyway, this was Kings Convo. That was just a quick review of the Knicks game. The Kings pretty much blew the Knicks away, so it was a very good game for the Kings after beating Utah Jazz last game. The Kings, I think, are feeling a lot more confident about themselves. Make a comment for me below. Tell me what you guys think the Kings need to do to keep playing like this, and maybe a couple of the keys to this game that you guys saw. All right. And once again, this is Kings Convo. Please subscribe for more Kings game reviews, Sacramento Kings game reviews, and I'll be back at you after the next game. The Kings play Toronto next. We'll be in Toronto on Wednesday, so hopefully they can keep some of this momentum and beat Toronto Toronto's a little bit new look, even though they have a couple of their main pieces still. They don't have Kawhi, and they don't have Green anymore. But Siakam, I think is his name, is becoming a real all-star. So they're still good. The Kings will have to play hard, and we'll have it cut out for them on Wednesday. So we'll have to tune in and see how the Kings do, and definitely subscribe, click the bell, and subscribe to me so you can see the next video and you can see the review I do on that game. All right, you guys, have a good day. See you next time. Kings Convo. Bye.